Ronald was the correct answer. You didn't know, you had to guess. You guys were amazing. Bring it in here. You made it through the first 3 rounds with no wrong answers. That is a huge win. You didn't make it back across the bridge, but your team is going home with $1,000. We were thrilled to have you. Thank you for everyone, and we will see you next time on Beat the Bridge. You guys were amazing. Tonight, 10 fateful steps are all that stand between our challengers and $15,000. Let's find out if they have what it takes to beat the bridge. Hello, I'm Cameron Matheson, and welcome to Beat the Bridge, where winning is as simple as walking from A to B. Just make sure you follow one simple rule. Step on those right answers and sidestep the wrong ones. Let's meet the team attempting to beat the bridge tonight. Welcome. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Raquel.
What's up? I'm Kendall.
And I'm Amber. This is my husband, Kendall, and my best friend, Raquel.
We got friends, we got family. I love it. Welcome and good luck tonight. Let's dive right in, everybody. Round 1. There's going to be 2 categories. They're excited already. What do you have in store for us, Bridge?
Your categories are TV.
TV and geography.
There it is. We'll begin with TV. Who's going to play?
I'm going to play because I'm really good at TV and I know all the actors and actresses' names.
Well, we're going to find out right here, right now.
Woo!
Come join me on the bridge, Amber. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Hosts.
The bridge is looking for the host who is paired with the correct TV show.
Okay.
All right, and here's how it's going to work. In this round, every correct step is worth $200, and if you make it all the way across, I'm going to add a $300 bonus, so $1,700 is available on this crossing. Now, stepping on 3 wrong answers is going to end your turn, and it will cut your money in half. But if you get into trouble, your teammates can hit the Bake It button to lock in your cash. You ready, Amber?
Yes.
Nice. It's time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options. Terry Crews, America's Got Talent.
Terry Crews,
American Ninja
Terry Crews, America's
I'm
Got
gonna go
Talent.
with Terry Crews,
America's Got Talent.
I watch that show all the time.
Bridge, is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Boom, $200 in the bank. There was no doubt about it. I want you to keep that up. Amber, here we go. Next options. Tom Bergeron, The Voice, Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, the Masked Singer. Nick Cannon, the Masked Singer.
Correct.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to get that one wrong, that's for sure. Nice. Keep it up, Amber. Next options. Anthony Anderson.
Kike Palmer password. Kike Palmer password.
Password.
I'm just going to go with Anthony Anderson because I've never heard
What?
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. No, Kiki Palmer does host
Yeah.
Password. It's a real show.
Anthony Anderson was not on the host of $100,000
2 more wrong answers,
Pyramid.
and your turn will be over. I believe in you, Amber. Here we go. Next options. Wayne Brady,
Let's make a deal. Wayne Brady, let's make a
Nick
deal.
Jonas, claim to fame.
I'm going to go Wayne Brady because I love watching Let's Make a Deal with my grandma.
I love watching Let's Make a Deal.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, he's amazing, by the way. Yes, absolutely. Good job. Here we go. Next options. Julia Child.
Amberell, the British Bake Off. Amberell, the
Great
British
British
Bake Off.
Well, I know Julia Child is a chef, but I don't think she's a host on that show. So I'm going to go Amber.
I hope it's right.
British Bake Off.
Incorrect.
No.
That was the show that Julia Child.
Julia Child, the French
chef.
chef.
Go ahead and take a step back. All right, so we're in a situation now. You got 2 misses. You just got to run the table here. All correct answers from now on. No misses. I believe in you.
Okay.
Here we go. Next options. Mark L. Wahlberg, are you the one?
Aisha Tyler, whose line is it anyway? Aisha Tyler, whose line is it anyway?
Mark L. Wahlberg, are you the one? Because I thought he was the regular Mark Wahlberg until I started watching.
What? No.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Yes!
I'm
It's
so
Asia
sorry.
Tyler
You were
whose
so
line is it
sure.
anyway.
Asia Tyler does host Whose Line Is It Anyway? Come join me down here, Amber. Oh, I'm sorry. I know, you seem super confident on that
I
one.
do watch Mark Wahlberg, but
Yeah.
I think, you know what? It's a different show.
Yeah, maybe it's a different show. I think it is. Okay, so you didn't cross the bridge. That means your earnings of $600 are cut in half, leaving you obviously $300. Now, your team could have hit the bake it button, saved you a little bit of money. Did you guys hit it?
We hit the big
We
one.
did.
Let's see. Where they locked in the money.
Banked.
There you go. They locked it in at $600. They just saved you $300. Fantastic. All right, so let's put that $600 right in the bank. That's where you guys are going to start. The remaining category is geography. So who is going to play?
Oh, boy.
You know what? I don't even need an explanation. Just come join me on the bridge. You got this, man. Bridge. What are we looking for?
Rivers of the world.
Okay, the bridge is looking
Rivers
for
of the world.
river and where it can be found. Your eyes. The best thing to do is we're just going to dive right in. It's a river. Let's dive right in. You ready? It's time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options.
Nile, Egypt. Nile, Egypt.
Italy.
I never heard of neither one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a guess. I'll go with the Nile, Egypt.
Correct.
There you go. Look. Look at it. Sometimes it's a 50-50 shot. Just go with your gut. Let's just relax into this. You know what I mean? Next options. Rhine, Morocco, Peace, Canada.
Once again, I never heard of neither one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess Peace, Canada.
Correct.
It's working for you, man. It's working for you.
Hey, I was praying before I got up here, Cam. I was praying.
I like it. Here we go. Next options. Mississippi, Louisiana, Colorado, Oklahoma.
I don't know, man. So I'm gonna just guess again, and I'll go with the Colorado, Oklahoma.
Incorrect.
I'm so sorry. The Mississippi goes to Louisiana, so that's the correct answer. Go ahead, take a step back. That's okay. You got this. That's your first miss. Here we go. Next two options. Yukon,
Amazon, South Africa. Amazon, South America, Africa. Amazon, South
Never heard
Africa.
of Yukon, so I'll go with the Amazon.
I hope it's right.
South Africa.
Incorrect.
No.
Sorry. Correct answer was
Yukon, Alaska.
Go ahead, take a step back. You're doing great, and you're very entertaining through all this, but I actually believe in you. I have a feeling you're going to make a good run here. Next two options. Tigris, Austria.
Tigris, Austria. Tigris,
I
Austria.
hope my team will go ahead and hit the bank button, because this is not seeming like it's gonna happen. I guess I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna go with Tigers.
I hope it's right. No.
Incorrect.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was the Thames in
Thames,
England, and I
England.
really wanted you to keep going. Come join me down here. Come join me down here. All right, you didn't make it all the way across the bridge. Man, that was a good try, and it was really fun. And we didn't cross the bridge, meaning that your $400 is cut in half to $200. But you did give a little heads up to your team to maybe hit the bank it button. Did they hit it?
Oh, we hit it well before he said that.
Hey, you ain't gotta rub it in. You ain't gotta rub it in.
All right, let's see where they locked in your money.
Banked.
See, just like that, they saved you a little bit of money. It's $400. Beautiful. That is your total of $1,000 is now in your bank account. Go join your teammates. Nicely done, everybody. That's the end of round one. When we come back, Kendall and Amber have banked $1,000 so far, and there are more crossings ahead. Let's get into this, guys. Now, every correct answer is now worth $300 and a $400 bonus if you make it all the way. So, $2,500 is in play. Bridge, what category do you have for us?
Your round 2 category is science.
Science.
Playing science. Raquel, you didn't play round 1. Look at a big smile on her face. Come join me on the bridge. Bridge, what are we looking for?
The bigger measurement.
All right, Raquel, good luck. It's time to take on the bridge.
I'm gonna need it.
Here are your first options. 1 tablespoon.
1 foot cup. 1 foot. 1 quarter cup.
Baking.
1 quarter cup.
I'm gonna go with a quarter of a cup.
Correct.
Nicely done. Just like that, $300 is in the bank. Good job. Let's get to the next options. They are 1 pint.
1 gallon. I know this one. 1 gallon.
quart.
1 gallon.
Always drinking gallons of water, which Kendall makes fun of me for.
I hope it's right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That's a lot of water. All right, 2 in a row. No misses. You got this. Next option. 1 fathom.
1 yard. I know this one. 1 yard. 1 yard.
Seems like a long place. Whatever. I'm gonna go with 1 yard. 1 yard.
Incorrect.
Oh, it's not 1 yard. It's 1
Is longer
fathom.
than 1 yard. Go ahead and take a step back. 6 feet is a fathom. That's your first miss. 2 more wrong answers. Ends your turn. But you got this. Here we go. 1 gram.
1 gram. I know this one. 1 gram. 1 gram.
Okay. Never heard the term decagram, so maybe it's 1/10 of a gram. So I'm gonna go with 1 gram.
I hope it's right.
Incorrect.
No.
Sorry, you're right about the 10, but it's 10 grams, not a 10th of. The decagram was the bigger measurement. Go ahead and take a step back. That is your second miss.
Okay.
Which means you got to run the table here with no wrong answers. But I believe in you.
Okay.
Next options.
1 mile. I know this one. 1 mile. 1 mile.
Nautical is like water, ocean, bodies of water, so I feel like it's vast. So I'm gonna go with 1 nautical mile.
Correct.
Way to go! Raquel, you did it. 3 correct answers. 4 more to make it all the way across. I'm rooting for you. Next options. 10 days, 1 week.
1 week.
1 fortnight.
1 week. I know this one. 1 week.
Okay. I think watching a lot of Game of Thrones is gonna help me out with this one. 1 fortnight.
Correct.
Oh, she's got it now. She's got it now. Absolutely. 14 days is a fortnight. Next options. 1 pound, 1 kilogram.
Okay, I'm going to say that the bigger measurement is 1 pound.
Incorrect.
No, sorry, it's a kilogram. Come join me down
1
here, man. I was waiting
kilogram.
for you. By the way, those are really tricky. Those are really tricky. You didn't cross the bridge. Meaning your earnings of $1,200 are cut in half, so you got $600 unless your teammates hit the bank it button. Did you guys hit it?
We hit the bacon button!
Boom. Let's find out. Were they locked in your money?
Banked.
600, you broke even there. Let's add that to your team's bank, giving you a total of $1,600. Nicely done. All right, that bank account's going up. Go join your team. That's the end of round 2. When we come back, our team will try to put more money. have banked $1,600, and in this round, they'll have one final chance to add the biggest amount so far. Each correct answer is now worth $500, and making it all the way across is going to give them a $600 bonus. So there's $4,100 available on this very important crossing. So, Bridge, what's the final category?
Your round 3 category is wildlife.
We're playing wildlife. Who's gonna play?
You better go.
I got it, Cam. I got it.
Okay, Kendall's got it. Come join me on the bridge. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Bird species.
All right. The bridge is looking for bird species. Kendall, I see that face. I believe in you. It's time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options. Administrative assistant bird.
Secretary bird, secretary bird.
Manager bird. Secretary bird.
Are these real birds?
One of them is a real bird.
It gotta be secretary bird. It gotta be. So I'm gonna go with that.
One.
Correct.
Yes.
$500 just got added to your bank.
$500.
I'm gonna have my blood pressure all up, man. What the heck is the administrative?
Listen, I just want you up here all the time. This is fantastic. All right, $500 you got. Here we go. Next 3 options. Apple stop.
Banana quit. I know this one.
Orange
Banana quit.
sabbatical.
Banana
Y'all just
quit.
making up stuff at this point, man. There's no way. Come on, man. I'm gonna take another guess. I'm gonna just go with the orange sabbatical.
Is it banana quit?
Incorrect.
Oh man, that was a tough one. Believe it or not, the
Yes.
correct answer was banana quit.
Another
Yeah, go ahead, take a
$500.
step back. That's 1 miss, 2 more, and the turn's over. You got this. Here we go. Next options.
Long-weighted umbrella bird. Long-weighted umbrella bird.
bird. Tailless gecko.
Long-waddled umbrella bird.
So,
It's long-waddled
I'm gonna
umbrella
go with the
bird.
long-waddled umbrella bird.
Correct.
Here
Yeah.
we go. Hey, that's 2 right answers. This is gonna get good, everybody. Here we go. Next 3 options. New Zealand king shag, Australian
Queen bopper. Australian Queen bopper.
I'll just go with the Australian.
I hope it's right.
Incorrect.
No.
New Zealand king shag. Go
New
ahead and take a
Zealand
step
king
back.
shag.
There's your second miss. Got to make it all the way across the board. All right answers. At this point, you can do this. It could happen. This could happen.
Gotcha.
Next options. Little Buster, Tiny Jerk,
Tiny jerk. I know this one. Tiny
I'm
jerk.
gonna go with
Tiny
the-
jerk.
I'm gonna go with the little buster, because that's what I feel like right now. A little buster up here.
Correct.
All right, you did it. 3 correct answers. That's $1,500. You did great. I don't know. I feel something special about this. Next options. Rose-breasted bobber, blue-footed
Rose-breasted bobber.
small-feathered
Rose-breasted bobber.
tit.
I'm gonna go with the rose
Oh, it's right.
bobber.
Incorrect.
Sorry, it
No.
was the
Blue-footed
booby. Oh man, I'm telling you, come down here and join me. I will say there's probably nobody on the planet that could have handled that any better than this fan right here. That was full entertainment, man. I'm sorry you didn't make it across the bridge, meaning that your $1,500, your $1,500 is cut in half to $750. That is going to be added to your bank unless your teammates hit the bank it button.
We hit it.
You hit it.
Yeah.
Let's find out where.
Banked.
All right, $1,000. So they saved you $250. You're getting a little dance out of that one. See, out of all that, your total now is $2,600. So good job.
Thank you.
Go thank your teammates over there. Go thank your wife. All right, everybody. I didn't really want it to end, but it's the end of round 3, and when we come back, the team will attempt the final crossing as they try to keep that money plus a bonus of 5. and Kendall have put $2,600 in their bank, but to keep it and a bonus of $5,000, they need to beat the bridge in our final crossing. Now, if they do, they'll be taking home $7,600. In the final round, your team will have 90 seconds to cross, and the bridge is going to be changing the category for each level. One person will play at a time to get a question wrong. The clock's going to stop, and the next player will take your place. Okay, team. You decided that Raquel is going to play first. Raquel, go ahead, step forward to the starting position. Raquel, it's time to beat the bridge. Bridge, what are we looking for first?
Starbucks size.
Kids Cup, mini, tall.
Tall.
Correct.
Yes.
On trap, family member.
Channel. It's gotta be channel.
Lethal.
Correct. President with mustache in official portrait.
Abraham Lincoln,
Grover Cleveland. I know it's what Grover Cleveland.
Incorrect.
Was it Grover
You got
Cleveland?
two right, though. You got two right. The
Yes,
correct answer was
got
Grover
it.
Cleveland. All right. Nice start.
Okay.
Nice start. Go ahead back. We'll swap out with Kendall. Kendall, you're up here. You have 8 to go. You have 70 seconds to do it. You got this. Here we go. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Least populated U.S. state.
Montana, Maine, Wyoming.
Maine. I know this one. Maine.
Incorrect.
Was it Maine?
Stop the clock. The
No,
correct answer
Wyoming.
was Wyoming. That was a tricky one. That's okay. That's all right. Go ahead, step back. Get the wife over here, Amber. Here we go. Now, the bad news is you only got 2 right. You got 8 to go. But the good news is you have 67 seconds left to do it. Bridge, what are we looking for?
TV show based on a book.
The Queen's Gambit, Emily in Paris.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know this one. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Gambit.
Correct.
Oh, the Queen's Gambit.
An animal name.
Donkey's Tail, Raccoon's Eye.
Raccoon's Eye. I know this one. Raccoon's Eye. Raccoon's Eye.
With Camel's Hump.
Was
Incorrect.
it Raccoon's Eye?
The correct answer
No,
is
Donkey's Tail. So I'm going home with
You guys were so
$1,000.
much fun. Come on, bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. Come over here, Killer. Come on this side. You guys are amazing. I don't know. I want to just hang out with you guys. That's all. You didn't make it back for us, but you're going home with $1,000. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you next time on Beat the Bridge.
It's time to play everyone's favorite game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And here's your host, Bruce Burns.
And welcome to our game of X's and O's. Get 3 in a row and you win the dough. But be careful because our dragon is lurking on the game board to block your path to victory. Let's meet tonight's players. He's an Army veteran and teacher who loves to garden from St. Paul, Minnesota. Let's hear it for Jonathan. And she's a civilian attorney for the U.S. Navy who passed the bar in 2 states from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Please welcome Stephanie. Well done. So impressive, both of you. First of all, thank you both for your service. Are you guys ready to play some tic-tac-toe? Absolutely ready.
We're ready to play tic-tac-toe.
That's right. Absolutely. All right, here's how we play. You'll take turns selecting categories and answering questions to place your X or your O on the board. I'll give you 100 points for each correct answer, and if you get 3 in a row, that's a tic-tac-toe, and that will earn you a 500-point bonus. Now keep in mind that the dragon is hiding behind one of the squares, and if you land on the dragon, unfortunately, you'll lose your turn. So watch out for him. The player with the most points at the end of this game will be our champion and will face the dragon in the bonus round for a chance to win $10,000. All right, guys, here are the categories that you'll be playing in round 1. Oh, I like that sportsmanship right there. Here are your categories. The hits keep coming. Hootylicious, The Shape of Water, Fibber McGee, My Cups Runneth Over, Fixer Upper, Buyer's Remorse, The 40-Year-Old Urchin, and of course our center square, which is our mystery square. And you'll have to answer a special 2-part question to claim that one. Okay? Jonathan, you won the coin toss backstage, so you'll get to start. Where would you like to begin, sir?
Let's go with The Hits Keep Coming.
Okay, top left up there. Here's your question. What girl group creeped up the charts to number 1 with their
TLC, I know this one.
Waterfall?
TLC,
Is that
TLC.
En Vogue, Salt and Pepper, or TLC?
I'm gonna go with salt and pepper.
All right.
No.
He's going with salt and pepper to claim that square. Is he right?
Yes!
TLC. I'm sorry that didn't correct. Let's put a new category up there, which is making me blush. And Stephanie, over to you. Where would you like to begin?
I would like to try
The shape of water.
Okay. Top right-hand corner. Here's your question.
Oh, Red Dragon, she lost
Right
a
off the bat. Sorry about
turn.
that. That means your turn is over. And Jonathan, we're back to you.
Fiber McGee.
Fibber McGee. Okay. Let's take a look. In the movie Liar Liar, Jim Carrey was forced to stick with
Lawyer,
nothing but
I know it's
truth
what
as a man
lawyer,
who worked as
lawyer.
a news anchor, a lawyer, or a teacher.
I know this one.
Okay.
He was a lawyer.
He was a
Oh,
lawyer.
it's right.
Is he right?
Yes!
He is. Well done, Jonathan. Put an X in that square for him. And Stephanie, over to you.
Let's try my cups runneth over.
Alrighty. My cups runneth over. In 2023, Michaela Schifrin
Soccer,
broke
I know it's what,
record of
soccer,
most women's
soccer.
workout wins in what sport? Soccer, skiing, or swimming?
I think it might be skiing.
It's
Alright.
not skiing, it's soccer.
Right?
Oh, it is skiing. Okay.
We'll put an O up there. And Jonathan, we're back to you. Where would you like to go next?
Making me blush.
Okay, making him blush. Top left. Here we go. Easy Breezy Beautiful is one of the most famous.
CoverGirl, I
images
know it's
of
what,
what
CoverGirl,
makeup brand? Is it
CoverGirl.
Revlon, CoverGirl,
No,
or
Maybelline. Maybelline.
It's a CoverGirl.
Oh,
To take that
I was saying
square,
CoverGirl.
is
I
it
was saying
CoverGirl?
CoverGirl. Yes!
Look at you! Well done! Stephanie, over you.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for the block and try fixer upper.
Well done for the block.
Trivia or dare?
Or trivia or dare square. So for this question, the category has to do with television, all right? You'll need to either answer it for yourself or you can dare Jonathan to answer. If you answer incorrectly, Jonathan automatically gets to put his symbol in the square. So, the question is, do you trivia or dare?
I'm going to trivia.
You're gonna go for it. Okay. Jonathan seems relieved. All right, Stephanie, here is your trivia or dare question. A verb meaning to inventively craft or fix something with whatever is on hand is derived from what?
Magnum PI. I know it's what, Magnum PI. Magnum PI.
Or Magnum PI.
Well, this is one of my favorite 80s shows.
Ah, good for you.
And I think it is MacGyver.
If you are correct, you'll get the block. If not, Jonathan will have a tic-tac-toe. Is it MacGyver?
No.
Well done. Great job, Stephanie. You got your block. Jonathan, she's going to make you work a little harder than that. Where would you like to go next?
We're gonna go with the shape of water.
Top right. Here it is. The Pacific and Atlantic Oceans converge at what point?
Cape Fear. I know it's what, Cape
of
Fear.
Good Hope
Cape
or
Fear.
Cape Fear.
I'm gonna go with Cape Fear.
Oh,
He's
it's
going with
right.
Cape Fear. Is he right?
No.
Horn.
Cape
All right, sorry about that.
Horn.
That is incorrect. And the new category up there is Revenge of the 26th. And Stephanie, we're back to you. Where would you like to go next?
Revenge of the 26th.
All right, let's take a look.
Revenge of the 26th.
Which of these is a holiday celebrated in many countries on December 26th? Is it Boxing Day?
Shipping Day. I know it's
Or
what, Shipping Day. Shipping
I'm
Day.
gonna go with Boxing Day.
All right, is she right to claim that square?
Oh, it's
Indeed,
Boxing
she is.
Day.
Good job,
Okay.
Stephanie. Put it all up there. Jonathan, back to you. Mm-hmm.
I gotta go in the center to prevent a block and then possibly get some double points or something.
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, you have to answer a special two-part question to claim this one, and here's your
Yes.
first one. According to folklore, crepes were accidentally
Butter,
invented
I know
when
it's what,
someone
butter,
dropped what on a
butter.
flat cooking stone? Butter, porridge, or pudding?
Porridge.
Is it porridge?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, well done, good start.
Oh.
Now hold on, gotta claim that square. You're gonna have to answer this question as well. A traditional crepe Suzette has what fruity flavor?
Cherry. I know it's what,
Orange
cherry.
or
Cherry.
cherry?
I'm gonna go with cherry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
right.
To claim that center square, is it cherry for the block?
No.
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, that ends your turn, which means the center square is still up for grabs. Stephanie, what do you want to do?
I would like to try the 40-year-old urchin.
Okay, she'd like to go for the tic-tac-toe over there. Here's your question. Introduced about 40 years ago, which of these toys most resembles a sea urchin? Is it silly
Silly putty. I know it's what, silly putty.
Slinky?
Silly
I think
putty.
it is a koosh ball.
All right.
That's what I'm going to go with.
She thinks the koosh ball resembles a sea urchin, and if she's right, she'll have a tic-tac-toe and get 500 bonus points added to her score. Is she correct? Well done, Stephanie.
And she won the first round.
Stephanie, you've got 900 points. Jonathan, you've got 200. And of course, that could change at any time. There's more tic-tac-toe when we return.
On flip side, the final round is fierce. 1 question, 10 answers, but only the top 5 will lead to victory. Flip side, weeknights at 5 on Game Show Network.
with 200. In this round, our values are doubled, which means that each square is now worth 200 points, and a tic-tac-toe is an additional 1,000 points. But don't forget, our dragon is hiding behind one of those squares, so watch out. Also in this round, one square is worth double points, so try to find that to boost your score. All right, let's take a look at our categories for round 2. Here they are. Head in the clouds, snooze, you win, oops, Penheimer, shop in the diary section, role reversal, G, biology, say it again, rock the vote, and of course our center mystery square. All right, Jonathan, you get to go first. Where would you like to start?
Let's try rock the vote.
Okay, rock the vote. Bottom right, here's your question. Though the name was later rejected, an internet
Bodie McBoatface. I know this one. Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface, Rowie Atkinson, or Doug Boat the Tugboat.
I'm going to go with Doug Boat the Tugboat.
Is that correct?
Yes!
All right, very interesting. Since that was incorrect, we're going to have to put a new category up there, which is Arts graduate. All right, Stephanie, where would you like to begin?
I would like to try Oopspenheimer.
Oopspenheimer, top right. There it is.
Red Dragon, she lost the
You and the dragon
turn.
are making besties. Not good for you here. Your turn is over, and we're back to Jonathan.
Role reversal.
Okay, here we go. Role reversal. Before Ed O'Neill was cast, Coach star Craig T. Nelson.
My family, I know it's like my family, Modern Family.
Last Man
It's Modern
Standing, Modern
Family.
Family, or The Good Place.
I'll go with The Good Place.
Okay. Is Jonathan right?
Yes!
Modern Family. All right, that's incorrect. New category going up is Name That Tune. Stephanie, back to you.
Okay, I'm going to go with Head in the Clouds.
Okay, top left. Let's see the question. The World Meteorological Organization compares the
Cake
appearance
frosting.
of
I know it's like
clouds
cake
to what
frosting.
food?
Cake
Rice
frosting.
cakes, cake frosting, or cauliflower?
I'm going to go with cauliflower.
Is it cauliflower?
Cauliflower's the right answer.
Jonathan, over to you.
Snooze, you win.
Snooze, you win right next door. Here's your question. What artist just couldn't lose when she won the 2024 Grammy for Best R&B
SZA. I know it's like
artist? Snooze.
SZA.
Was it Janelle Monáe,
SZA.
Coco Jones, or SZA?
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. Is it?
Yes!
SZA. All right, that's incorrect. The new category up there is I Can See My House From Here. Stephanie.
I'm going to go with that one. I
Okay.
can see my house from here.
All right. You can see it. In 1961, who became the
Alan
first
Shepard.
American
I
to
know this
travel
one.
into
Alan
space?
Shepard. Alan
Gus Goddard,
Shepard.
Gus Grissom, or Alan Shepard?
I think it's Alan Shepard.
Oh, that's
All
right.
My choice.
Is she right?
Yes!
Well done. Jonathan, where do you want to go?
For the block.
Yes.
Oops, Penheimer.
Mm-hmm. For the block, that's what it says. During a scene in the film Oppenheimer, the U.S. flags have 50 stars.
40. I know it's like
How many?
40.
44 or 48?
So I'm going to say 48.
48. All right, to put his X in that square and for the block, is it 48? It is.
Oh, he gets the block.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
All right, he blocked you, Stephanie. He's not going to make it that easy. Where would you like to go next?
I will try Shop in the Diary section.
All right. Let's see.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing square. If you get this question right, then you'll have a big decision to make. Okay? Here it is. Helen Fielding took inspiration from her own diaries when writing what successful
Bridget Jones'
book?
Diary. I know it's like
Princess
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Or Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I'm going to do Bridget
Oh,
Jones'
that's
Diary.
right.
She's going with Bridget Jones' Diary. Is she right?
Yes, double white score.
Now, break out there. Would you like to go for double or nothing and play for a second square, or do you want to end your turn here? If you go for another square and you get it right, then you get to claim both of them. If you go for another square and you get it wrong, you lose both of them.
I'm going to stay.
No, I'm gonna
Yes,
stay.
happy with the one square.
I'm not
I am
going
happy.
for
All
double or
right, that
nothing.
is your turn. And oh, that sound means that we are out
Oh,
of time.
time's
Let's take a
up.
look at our scores. Stephanie, you've got 15.
else and trying to find time for your health, hers has your back. With personalized treatment plans for weight loss, hair loss, anxiety, and depression, you can get quality care on your terms. Start today at forhers.com.
With Dave, it is lurking behind one of the categories, and finding the dragon will take 5 seconds off your clock. Okay? Stephanie, you'll get to go first.
Okay.
Here are your categories. Fly away. Go forth and multiply. Getting cozy. Who are you calling pop punk? V is for venting. Coast boast. Here's the book section. That's all, folks. And of course, our center mystery square. What do you think, Stephanie? Where would you like to begin?
I'd like to start with getting cozy.
Here we go. Dragon for you. Bestie friends, 5 seconds off the clock. What word can refer to both a knitted blanket and a regal-looking breed of dog?
Afghan.
Nice.
B is for venting.
Okay. In 2024, the internet started unloading on what Muppet when he tweeted, "How is every..."
Kermit the Frog.
everybody doing?
Elmo.
Oh.
Top 12 folks.
For a tic-tac-toe. In Morse code, a single dot represents what vowel?
E.
Great.
Here's the book section.
What Amazon platform sells the majority of all audiobooks purchased online?
Audible. Coast boast.
For another tic-tac-toe. What country has far and away the most coastline of any in the world?
USA.
Canada.
Center square.
Okay. Portobello is a large variety of what?
Mushroom.
Well done.
Who are you calling pop punk?
All right, for tic-tac-toe. What band has albums called Nimrod and Insomniac?
Green Day.
Oh, yes! Two tic-tac-toes. You got your score up to 5,300 points. Congratulations. That's the score to beat, Jonathan. Anything can happen. Good luck to you, sir. Here are your categories. You Go Grill, already got the tights. Goodwill Humpback, Radio Gaga, Yard Work, Fun Squared, Wet Alert, Life in Mayfield, and of course, our center mystery square. Where would you like to begin?
Let's start with You Go Grill.
You Go Grill, top left, and the clock will start when I finish reading your first question. Here we go. What former professional boxer is the face behind
Muhammad Ali.
successful line of household grills?
George Foreman.
George Foreman.
Radio Gaga.
In radio,
Radio. Oh. Wave. I know this one.
stands for
Wave.
amplitude and frequency what?
Frequency, frequency modulators.
Can we take it? Yes, we can take it.
Modulation.
One squared.
For a tic-tac-toe.
25. 25.
Standard bingo card.
25.
9.
Yes.
25.
Wet alert.
Oh, dragon.
That's gonna cost him
Is
5
on top. Here's your
seconds.
question. Found in
Justice of the
many
courts.
cities, a law official with the power to perform marriages is a justice of the what?
Magistrate.
Peace.
Peace.
Life in Mayfield.
Okay.
Cleaver. I know this one. Cleaver.
Cleaver's last name.
Cleaver.
Yes.
According to a song by
I don't
Police, what
know.
brings all the
Milkshake.
Boys to the yard.
Milkshake.
Her dancing.
Yes.
And that's Sophie's time. Oh, sorry, Jonathan, you weren't able to make a tic-tac-toe.
would love to take her shopping.
All the best to you.
Thank you so
I hope you win
much.
that money.
Thank you.
Here's how we play Beat the Dragon. You'll have 60 seconds to make one tic-tac-toe to win. Of course, our dragon will start in the center square and move to a new spot on the board after each question, trying to block you from getting 3 in a row. You'll need to outmaneuver that dragon to take home that $10,000, okay? You've done great so far. Good luck to you. Let's take a look at your categories. Okay, here they are. As seen on TV, merging roads, talk of seagulls, family food, tiny tech, leaving a nice tip, on time, we're polling for you, and of course, our center mystery square. Dragon's up there, ready to go. Put 60 seconds on the clock, please. And remember that your clock will start when I finish reading the first question.
Okay.
All right, where would you like to begin?
I would like to start with as seen on TV.
Top left-hand corner. Good luck, Stephanie. Here we go.
I see on TV.
Before
Fifth Harmony.
solo,
Fifth
was a
Harmony.
member of what singing group created on X Factor?
Danity Kane.
Yes.
Harmony?
Let's try family food.
Okay.
Family food. Spinach.
Recipes, the word Florentine means what vegetables included?
Spinach.
Yes.
Leaving a nice tip.
What color technique that makes the light hair lighter at the ends is French for shaded?
What coloring technique
Red.
makes hair
It's
lighter
red.
and is French for shaded?
Ombre.
Ombre. Yep.
On top. Center square.
Okay.
January.
Is the Earth closer to the sun?
January.
April.
Yes.
January.
Let's do the talk of seagulls.
What?
Scuttle. I know this one. Scuttle.
Little
Scuttle.
Mermaid.
It is scuttle.
Yes.
Yes.
Calling for you.
What you have?
John Adams.
President was portrayed
John
by Jane
Adams.
Austen in an HBO miniseries?
John Adams.
Yes. I
Unfortunately,
won
didn't make a tic-tac-toe.
$10,000.
What's the paperclip? Right. Let's do NASCAR.
He's just around the corner waiting for your call.
we're backstage at Sony Picture Studios. This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. A textbook editor from Brooklyn, New York, Sunny Wong. A non-profit finance director from Anchorage, Alaska, Jacob Hale. And our returning champion, a teacher from Hanover, New Hampshire, Dan Hopkins, whose one-day cash winnings total $10,799. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! In yesterday's game, it was Dan Hopkins who took the win, thanks to a couple of correct daily doubles and a minimal wager in what turned out to be a tough final Jeopardy. Dan's back today facing Jacob and Sunny. We're happy to have you. We wish you the best of luck. Here are your categories as we enter the Jeopardy round. Up first, action phrases. Then it's clothes time, followed by yo, responses
Yo,
to begin or end
quotation marks.
letters Y-O. Then we have rev up for NASCAR. A river runs to it. You need to give me the big body of water that each one empties into. And finally,
we're Phineas and Ferb. Summer's just about here, and as we find some projects to occupy our minds, we'll have clues about inventions that seemed far-fetched at first.
Dan, where do you want to begin?
Let's try a river runs to it for 1,000.
The Zambezi. Dan.
What is the Indian Ocean?
Correct for 1,000.
River for 800.
The Muskegon.
Lake Michigan is what we're looking for.
Dan.
600, same category.
River runs with for
The
600.
Dnieper. Dan.
Was the Black
What
Sea?
is the Black Sea?
That's right.
Let's try
Yo for 800.
800.
About 10 to 12 days into a pregnancy, a blastocyst becomes this.
Was the embryo?
An embryo.
Embryo.
Let's do rev up for NASCAR first.
Rev up for NASCAR for 600.
The shape of Martinsville Speedway in Virginia has given it this nickname of a common office supply.
What's the paper clip?
Jacob.
What's the paperclip?
Right.
Let's do NASCAR for 1,000.
NASCAR for
With a
1,000.
record 200 Cup Series wins during his career, this king of NASCAR drove the number 43 car for much of his reign.
Was Richard Petty?
Who is Richard Petty?
Yes.
Rev up for NASCAR for 800.
Let's stick with NASCAR for 8.
Designed to limit engine power, these plates were made mandatory in certain races beginning in 1988.
What restricted plates?
Restrictor plates.
Yes.
Rev up for NASCAR for 600.
U.S. aircrews in B-17s and B-24s popularized this style of often sheepskin-lined flight jacket in
What's the
World War
paper
II.
clip?
Sunny.
What are bomber jackets?
Yes, you're on the
What
board.
lumber jackets?
Action phrases for 600, please.
This word that often follows run comes from Malay for to
What
go
bomber
on an
jackets?
unprovoked rampage.
Action phrases for
Yeah.
600.
What is
Was
a
amok?
Amok.
Close for
Close
800.
for 800.
This type of dress with a portmanteau name fits snugly to the wearer's figure. What is
Bicon is what we're looking for.
Back to you, Dan.
Action for 800.
When you have to answer for your actions, you gotta do this, which sounds like you're giving a type of musician a few bucks.
Pay the piper is what we're looking for.
Dan?
Let's try action.
Action
for
phrases for 1,000.
That's
All the
there. Is
daily
the leader in the
double.
round? You're $1,000 behind Jacob. Dan, how much do you want to risk?
I'll risk 1,500, please.
1,500. Here's the clue. Here's the
3,700 if you're
clue.
right in action phrases. In a cliche, these three words are yelled to remake a newspaper. A 2014 New York Times article noted at least 6 such events in 14 years.
What is rewrite the headlines?
No.
That's
They
what
yelled,
I
"Stop
was
the process."
said.
That's
It's
the
wrong.
dramatic You're down
Stop
to
the
700,
process
but
is what we're
select
looking
again.
for.
Let's try inventive for 1,000.
Here's Phineas and Ferb.
Here's the
Good
point for
inventors
1,000.
don't mind stealing a good idea. Leonardo da Vinci sketched an aerial screw, often cited as the forerunner to the helicopter. His
What Archimedes?
inspiration was the water-lifting screw of this ancient Greek.
What Archimedes?
Dan.
Who's Archimedes?
Yes.
Archimedes. Phineas and Ferb for 800.
Back to Phineas and Ferb.
Aha! Success! The ball drops on the net, releasing the pin-equipped truck to pop the balloon. Ferb, we created a machine that complicates a simple process and is named for this cartoonist.
Who's Goldberg?
Who is Goldberg?
Rube Goldberg, yes.
Weapon for NASCAR for 400.
NASCAR for 400.
Flags used during NASCAR racing.
Oh, I know this one. What is
yellow,
white flag?
green, and
What is
the
white
stop.
flag?
1 lap to go. Jacob.
What is white?
Yes,
What's white?
you know your NASCAR, and that helps give you the lead with 4,400. As we pause for a moment, but we'll...
Let's go with.
Let's get back to the game.
Up deporting me, so 2 police officers took me on the plane. I got my own row, and all the other passengers were giving me lots of space, so it was kind of nice. They paid for the flight, so
It's a life hack to get your own row. Get the queen to kick you up. That's great. Jacob, you have command of the board. Make a selection for us.
Let's finish up.
NASCAR for 200.
For 200.
During a race, there can be 5 or 6 members of this team over the wall to aid drivers in their cars.
What's the pit crew?
What's the pit crew?
Yes, you ran that.
Yo for
category.
600.
Very nice. But no more NASCAR, I'm afraid.
Let's go with Yo for 600.
People magazine once named this cellist the sexiest classical musician.
What's Yo-Yo Ma?
Who's Yo-Yo
What's
Ma?
Yo-Yo Ma?
Yo for
Yo for 1,000.
In Catch 22, this character says, "Insanity is contagious."
What's Yo Siren?
area.
Yeah.
inventive for 600.
Back
Inventor.
to our favorite inventor.
Phineas the Bird for 600.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Produce some nuclear energy at or near room temperature through this 2-word, currently hypothetical concept.
What's cold fusion?
What is cold fusion?
You got it.
Phineas the Bird for 400.
Inventive 4.
Back to the boys.
In 1893, Nikola Tesla began work on the first large hydroelectric power station, using this as the power source. I like his thinking. No one else was using it, and 3 years later, Buffalo was up and running.
What's Niagara Falls?
What is Niagara Falls?
Right.
Yo for 400.
This holiday celebrates Mexico's victory over France in an 1862 battle.
What's Cinco de Mayo?
Cinco de Mayo.
You got
Close
it.
time for 400.
Close time for 400.
This 4-letter type of dress or skirt has a hemline that falls between the knee and the ankle.
What's a midi?
What is a midi?
Right.
A river runs to it for 400.
A river runs away for 400.
Columbia.
What's the Pacific Ocean?
Dan.
What is the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
River runs away for 200.
The Tagus. Dan.
What is the Mediterranean?
Not Mediterranean.
Jacob or Sonny? Empties into the Atlantic.
Atlantic
Near
is
Lisbon.
what we're looking
Back to
for.
you, Dan.
Clothes for 1,000?
Close
An
1,000.
official of the old Chinese Empire, it's also a type of narrow collar and a type of straight cut jacket.
What's the Mandarin?
What is a mandarin?
Good for 1,000.
Action phrases for 400.
Action phrases for 400.
Idiomatically, to suddenly lose your temper is to fly this way. But originally, it just referred to loose axe heads.
What's off the handle?
What is off the handle?
Phineas the
Yes.
Bird for 1,200.
Let's
No,
do
200.
inventive for 200.
One more time, Phineas and Ferb.
Used in 1922, Thomas Edison's improved cement was so strong that it went untouched in this venue in a 1973 renovation. New Yorkers call it the house that Ruth built.
What's Yankee Stadium?
Edison's cement kept it standing.
Dan.
What is Yankee Stadium?
That's right. Our thanks to Phineas and Ferb for helping us out there. A new season of their show is streaming now on Disney+. 3 clues left, Dan.
Yo for 200.
From the same species, Grogu is popularly known as Baby Him.
What's Yoda? What's Yoda?
Who is Yoda?
Close time for 200.
Let's try clothes for 200.
Baseball.
T-shirts named for
Close
this
time for
sport feature
200.
diagonal shoulder seams that improve arm mobility.
What baseball?
What is baseball?
It is baseball.
Now last
It's the
clue.
And action phrases for you 3. Pushing up daisies, run down the curtain. One phrase John Cleese missed about the parrot was this: purchased agricultural land.
What's bought the farm?
What is bought the farm?
Yes, the parrot bought the farm. You're in the lead with
And
54.
Sonny's gonna start first in Double Jeopardy.
Or less.
During an asthma attack, every second feels like an eternity. Primatene Mist opens airways quickly. Get the #1 FDA-approved over-the-counter asthma inhaler.
Skating for over 45 years has taken a toll on my body. I take Cunol turmeric because it helps with healthy joints and inflammation support. Cunol, the brand I trust.
Suddenly there's twice as much money on the game board. That's why we call it Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories, players. First, it was the 1970s. Then infrastructure, early bloomers, followed by crossword clues F.
F quotation marks.
Tiger by the tail. Bad memories for you, Dan. And finally, pop culture on the auction block. Sonny, what'll it be first?
Early bloomers with 1200.
At age 3, this only child was briefly Emperor of France, or so said his dad, who was away in Elba. Dan?
Was Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Can you be more specific?
Was Napoleon the second?
First.
No. Jacob.
Who is Napoleon II?
That's right, his son.
Let's do
infrastructure for 1600.
Japan's network of high-speed rail is known as this 10-letter word, literally new trunk line.
Was Shinkansen.
What is Shinkansen?
Correct.
Infrastructure for 2000.
14 metro lines and a Sevri-Worli connector are just two of the many projects underway in this Indian city on the Arabian Sea.
Was Mumbai.
Dan.
What is Mumbai?
Good for 2000.
Early bloomers for 1600.
For 16?
Mozart's first piece was a minuet and trio composed at age 5.
I have
His
no
last piece
idea.
was an unfinished one of these 30 years later. Jacob.
What's a symphony?
No. Dan or Sonny? What was a requiem? Back to you, Dan.
Infrastructure 12.
The Line, a 106-mile narrow strip with no roads or cars, is a planned city for this country, ruled by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Dan.
What is Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Saudi Arabia.
Crossword clues 16.
Crossword clues for
Wine vessel with a
1600.
handle and spout, 6 letters. Sonny.
What is amphora?
No. Dan or Jacob? That's a flagon.
Flake is what we're looking for.
Crossword clues.
Crossword clues F for 1200.
Beethoven's only opera, 7 letters.
Was Fidelio.
Dan.
What is Fidelio?
You are correct.
Crossword 2000.
Crossword clues for
Rapid
2000.
irregular twitching of the heart, 12 letters.
Was fibrillation.
Good for 2000.
Oh.
Tiger by the tail.
Tiger by the tail for 1200.
Thea Albrecht, the tiger's wife, is an example of this chiefly South American mystical genre of Cortázar and Allende.
What's magical realism?
What is magical realism?
Tigers by the tail for 1600.
Tiger for 16.
Answer there is a daily double, Dan. Yesterday you told us about your fear of tigers, and today you have to deal with them again. What do you want to risk on Tiger by the Tail?
3,000, please.
All right, 13,700. If he can overcome his fears and is correct in Tiger by the Tail. This villain's name in an 1894 book suggests he is chief among tigers.
Who is, Le Tigre?
Fraud! We are looking for Shere Khan. Shere
The
Khan.
villainous tiger there. So you lose a little bit, but you're still in first place, Dan. Select.
It was the 1930s for 1200.
In 77, this chain introduced its TRS-80 computer. At $599.95, it was the most expensive item in store history.
Was Radio Shack.
What is Radio Shack?
That's right.
Infrastructure for 800.
Let's do infrastructure for 800.
Refrigerator units were brought in to freeze unstable soil during this rhyming Boston infrastructure project.
Was the Big Dig.
Big Dig.
Right.
70s for 16.
So it's for
The real end
1600.
of the 60s, some say. March 6th, 1970, when 3 members of this underground group accidentally blew themselves up.
Was the Weather
What
Underground.
is the Weather Underground?
You got it.
It was the 1970s for 2000.
2 NASA Mars landers bearing this name successfully touched down on the planet and began exploring for signs of life.
Was
Good
Viking.
for 2000.
So it's for 800.
70s for 8.
Answer? Daily double for you.
Oh, everybody lost out to the Daily Double.
3,000, please.
Okay, 3,000 again. Going for 15,100. Here's your clue, and it was the 70s. A 6-day bank takeover in a European capital led to this term for an unexpected psychological phenomenon. Dan?
What is mass hysteria?
What? Stockholm Syndrome is what we're looking
What
for.
is Stockholm Syndrome?
Cross the clues F for 800.
Let's do crossword clues for 800.
A young bird learning to fly, 9 letters.
Was a fledgling.
Jacob.
Fledgling.
Yes.
Let's do pop culture on the auction block for
Pop culture auction block for
Steven Spielberg
1600.
bought this Citizen Kane sled at auction and kept it in his office until donating it to the Academy Museum.
Was Rosebud?
What is Rosebud?
Yes.
Pop culture on the
Pop culture on the auction block for 1200.
In 2021, David Hasselhoff sold his personal kit car, like one used on this series, with a portion going to charity.
Was Knight Rider?
What is Knight Rider?
That's the series.
Pop culture on the auction block for
Pop
800.
culture for 800.
How does it feel to have an unidentified bidder snag a handwritten draft of Bob Dylan's lyrics to this song for $2 million?
Was like a Rolling Stone?
What is like a Rolling Stone?
Yes.
Let's do early bloomers for.
Early Bloomers for 2000.
Once the youngest chess grandmaster in history at 15, Bobby Fischer later gave up U.S. citizenship and died a citizen of this country.
Iceland is what we're looking for.
Thank you, Jacob.
Tiger by the Tail for 2000.
Tiger by the Tail for 2000.
He wrote of Walter Mitty. He wrote about the tiger who would be king, another character with big dreams.
James Thurber is what we're looking for.
Jacob?
Early bloomers for 800.
Early Bloomers for 800.
Alexander Pope wrote his first notable work at age 12, titled this type of lyric poem on solitude.
Oh, this is what we're looking for.
Ode on solitude. Jacob?
It was the 70s 400.
It was 70s for 400.
This 1972 clause banned discrimination on the basis of sex in government-funded school programs and activities.
What's Title 9?
What is Title 9?
Right.
Infrastructure for 400.
The NID, or National Inventory of These, keeps tabs on all 92,492 in the U.S., including the 3% with hydropower.
What dams?
Dam.
What are dams?
Right.
Cross the clues F for 400.
A stroke of luck or a flatfish, 5 letters.
Fluke is what we're looking for. Less than a minute to go.
For 800.
Everything is frozen.
Tiger by
in the last
the
winter,
tail for
and the
800.
heroine is the last tigress of her kind. This largest type that's not averse to cold.
What's Siberian?
What is Siberian?
Yes.
Pop culture on the auction block for 400.
Culture on the auction block for 400.
A 12-inch hand-painted prototype of this action figure with a hand-sewn uniform sold for $200,000 in 2003. Thank you for your service.
What's G.I. Joe?
Sonny.
What is G.I. Joe?
Yes.
Pop culture for 2000.
Pop culture for 2000.
Sold in 2011, Marilyn Monroe's iconic subway dress from this 1955 film brought in $5.6 million.
7-year itch is what we're looking for.
Let's do Tiger for 400.
Tiger for 400.
The Hungry Tiger is a recurring character in the series of books about this land that's also home to lions and bears.
Oz is what we're looking for.
In Oz,
Now last
Last
clue.
clue for you three in early bloomers. Deemed a prodigy, he began art school in Barcelona in 1895 at just 14. He said, even as a child, he had never done children's drawings.
Who's Picasso?
Who's Picasso?
Picasso's right, leaving you just $900 behind Dan. heading
Final
to Final
Jeopardy
Jeopardy.
time.
Here's your category.
Famous American homes.
American homes is the final Jeopardy category. Here's the clue. The name of this residence, completed in 1895, combines part of the owner's Dutch name with an English word for an open expanse. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Was Biltmore.
Sunny Wong
Let's
came
see
into
what
Final
was
Jeopardy
it.
with $6,200. She wrote down, didn't get
Nothing.
the response. She wagered
$4,000
with $2,200. Jacob Hale was in second
She drops
place
to
with $9,000. What did he come
$2,200.
up with? What is
What?
Broadmoor?
No.
Jacob, you wagered $4,200, dropping you down to
$4,200. He
$4,800.
drops to
Our champion Dan
$4,800.
Hopkins had $9,900 and a narrow lead.
Go
Was he
to
correct
him.
in final? Prairie Something.
Really? Like,
No.
We are looking for Biltmore.
In North
Biltmore, North Carolina.
This wager, Dan. How much did you
Really?
risk?
No.
Takes you down to
A101, he drops
That means Jacob,
1799.
you come
And he is a new Jeopardy champion.